It's the 30th of Jan 2024, and this is your long-form ecosystem news. So, starting with Drift here, they have an insurance fund. So any insurance claims, if there's something wrong with liquidating someone's assets or something like that, it gets paid out of this particular fund. It's been working very, very well, and it has very, very high returns as it gets a portion of the trading fees. So you are risking your USDC by putting it into this. However, it has been paying out very well. You can read this ape's thread on it if you like, but I'll quickly show you how you can do it. So just go to drift.trade, launch app, and make sure you're connecting your wallet. As a reminder, I like to use different wallets for different things. It gives me just better organization. We'll connect and do all this, agree and continue, Phantom or whatever wallet you're using. And then I've already set up main account, so I have a Drift tutorial on this if you want to watch that. But we'll just go to the main account here and then just go up to earn and then insurance fund staking. You can see you can put funds into all of these. To be honest, really only USDC is what's worth it. Sometimes this goes higher. However, I don't think it's worth the extra 2%, 2.5% by putting it into this vault when you may as well just be staking. Stake it with validator.com, of course. And the reason why USDT is not as high is because this is not a pair that's regularly used on the exchange for trading. Everything else is low and not worth the effort, in my opinion, but we can go and put some in here. So we click on stake, and then we can just add it like this. I only have a small amount. We'll confirm the stake and then confirm. That has gone through, and now we can see here the revenue in the last 7 days. It's pretty insane. This is a portion of the fees. And then we also have a detailed breakdown. So you can see if there is a socialized loss that actually comes out of the liquidity pools. If you want to click there, you can go back and have a look at the last bankruptcies. However, there's been no socialized loss at the moment. So not financial advice, but I am using this vault for some of my USDC. In other news, we now have Anza, a new kid on the block. They're focused on software development, and their goal is to develop its own validator client, Agave, and join the list of core contributors helping build the Solana network. So go give them a follow, of course, and then let's see what they can build. The goal would be multiple different validator clients, and that just gives a more resilient network. Now back to the Solana Foundation. For a limited time in the first half of 2024, the Foundation has an open call for grants to implement new use cases with token extensions on the Solana blockchain. Dymension has just done their redistribution, so your DIM is set. I'm not going to cover Dymension probably anymore. One, I didn't claim it, my own mistake, but I don't feel they gave enough warnings, and I don't even understand what Dymension is. I didn't have much to claim anyway, less than maybe $1,000 or thereabouts. But nevertheless, if you're in there and following them, just know that redistribution is now complete. So best of luck with whatever they're building. Gumshoes is continuing to hustle. He's created a new template. If you have any feedback, give him some feedback. So DEX volume is gaining market share. August, September, October, and now just look at this craziness. Once January's done, because of what's going to happen on the 31st, this would be probably something like this. It's going to be absolutely insane. Now, does this continue to go up and up and up? Who knows? But this is the entirety of crypto. So this is really, really bullish. The Super Team ecosystem call is back and bigger than ever. February 8th, 6 p.m. UTC time. If you click on that link, you have to add your address, your email address and stuff like that. It's well worth actually doing this. They're also doing them in person. You may have to host one in your city. Like there's one available in Lisbon, but I don't think I'm going to have time to travel there and whatnot with making all this content. However, if you can, if you've got time, go in person, go and meet some people. People have different views and it's just way more social. If you're too busy to attend, then yes, I'll have some sort of summary, but it'll probably be one day later. Also keep in mind, last time you could actually claim prizes. So maybe there's something like this again. It's a very good opportunity to get your product into other people's hands, and maybe someone with a marketing fund of $10,000, $20,000 goes and puts a link there and you can go and claim. So well worth your time. Marginfi is adding JUP on launch to their product. It says it will be an isolated pool and starts with plans to upgrade to the main pool in the following days. I think in the following days, this will be bullish. On day one, I can't really understand how this would be of any use. One, there's going to be crazy priority fees you're going to need to actually get a transaction through. That's the first thing. Secondly, as it's an isolated pool, my understanding is you can't take out, like a USDC loan and go and buy more JUP if you're bullish on the price of JUP going up, because it's isolated. I think you can just put in JUP and then that's it. but I could be wrong. But in the coming days, this could be good if you want to hold your JUP until there's some sort of staking locking mechanism that JUP actually ships. And from there, you can probably go and borrow USDC to go and do stuff, and you're still just holding your JUP. There's a new listing from Whales Market, Hyperliquid X. Have no idea what this is. My assumption is it's an EVM, layer 1. I don't really mind about that. I just like the fact that Whales Market is just shipping and shipping and shipping. They're just doing so many things right. I've got a tutorial on this, and this is where you can go and get pre-market JUP. If you want to buy or sell, just jump in here. You can see it looks like this person has not done a very smart price, or maybe the price has come down a little bit. Let's have a look. I'm not sure. At the moment, prices are around 73 cents, and there's been a lot of stuff getting filled. Like total volume is, okay, that just changed on me, but total volume is 22 million or something crazy like that. $22.6 million. And the protocol gets a 2.5% fee from that. So that's pretty incredible. We can see it here. It's doing very, very well. So that's pretty exciting. I don't know if this order is still up, but there was a $1.3 million JUP sell order with $1 million in collateral and 26% filled in 1 hour. That's pretty crazy. Assetdash has a big announcement introducing Assetdash Super Swap and points. So a powerful token swap aggregator with coins and points rewards for every swap. Let's just go through this. This is the first time me going through it. So I'm guessing it's kind of connected into JUP, but if it's not, then we'll see what's kind of going on. So it's now live on Solana. Start swapping here. Let's see if there's any fees involved. Okay, we can't see anything there. Points are a way to measure each member's contribution to Assetdash. There are 3 ways to earn points: SuperSwap, Staking Vanta, and app usage. Why points? Well, I think we don't need to cover why points. Points is just a good way to track who's actually active in your ecosystem. Do I earn rewards every time I swap on SuperSwap? Yes, every time. And points distribute on every swap and will show in-app UI in Feb. And difference between coins and points. Coins are for collecting and spending on items in apps. Points are simply to track contribution across a number of different verticals. Both serve different purposes. So my guess is they're going to have a token in the future. That's just the logical expectation. You know, you've got an NFT, fantastic. It gets coins that are just not existing really. Then you need something actually on the blockchain. Why should I collect points? Because you love Assetdash. When should I expect something from points? Don't expect anything. No, well, I don't think that's correct. Will this points program be long? Yes, it may end, it may not end. This isn't for short-term farmers. Look, in order to get more market share, they're going to need a token. Either way, it's worth definitely using it. I need to work out exactly how it is and if there's any fees. So I can't see if there are fees at the moment, but go have a play if you've got Assetdash. And if you don't have Assetdash, do it. It has so many good features. I did a tutorial ages ago. I'm probably due to do a new tutorial, so I'll see if I can do one of those soon. Solflare, the Solana wallet. All right, so this is a bit of a mega thread. Decent engagement here, 11,000 views. And we need to see, what is going on with the biggest token launch by covering different people's perspectives so that we can try and build our own. So Jupiter made insane amount of volume. Great. We know all this stuff. We know the products, the swap aggregator, limit orders, DCA, perps, etc. Jupanuary, we know that Jupanuary is supposed to be a yearly event starting this Jan, well, almost ending, and then back and back and back. And they're doing exceptionally well. I've never seen a team ship as fast as Jupiter. Even though they've been building for years, it seems as though all this stuff, they're just on the fly with their feedback. Now, they're just doing so well. It's amazing to see. What is the LFG beta launchpad? You know this as well. You're jumpstarting coin launches with long-term success that protects buyers from hype, FOMO, and rugs. Let's read on further. Unlike other launchpads, LFG will not have any complex incentive mechanisms or isolated price discovery systems, relying on the community, open market, and ecosystem to do their things instead. What is Mock Jupe? Mock is a real meme coin, and it's not by Jupiter. It's just a meme coin. We won't worry about that. WEN, by the way, people are asking, why is the price of WEN going down? Like, liquidity rotates from one thing to the other. WEN could have its day again, like it certainly could. It can actually beat Bonk. Of course, it was botted on launch, and there are some things like that. And Bonk has done so many great things, and I love Bonk. And there's no shade on Bonk, but I'm just telling you the information that WEN, in many respects, was a far fairer launch. Because with Bonk, there's still like a small core contributor team that got a lot. And then the big dogs got a lot. And then the little little plankton, they didn't. And it's little plankton that build up a community, actually. So you still have your key opinion leaders, and I'm working on becoming one myself. But at the same time, I'm just saying that because this was so fair in many respects, that it could be bigger. It actually could. What is JUP? It's the official governance token that will allow holders to approve, sanction, and vote on all aspects of the Jupiter platform. And in their own words, a symbol for DeFi 2.0. How is JUP distributed? 50-50 between community and the team. If we break this down a little bit more, we can see it's like this. And it's amazing. The team essentially is getting 20% of the team members. So these guys have been hustling and building for years, and now they're going to become multi-millionaires, but worth it. They've provided billions of dollars worth of just value to this ecosystem. Are you eligible? You should know from now by just checking at this link. If you want to check all of your wallets, you can put them into Assetdash and then go to the rewards tab. And from there, you can see if you're eligible. Otherwise, you can use Z from Solworks, so ZHE, and then Solworks, his Solana airdrop checker. You paste in the addresses. You don't have to connect your wallet. You paste in your addresses and it will tell you. So you can put in multiple addresses. When can you claim? 3 p.m. UTC time tomorrow. And we have to correct ourselves from MockJup as we made an unintentional mistake. MockJup is not a meme coin. It's launched by Jupiter for testing purposes. Okay, cool, because I was confused by what they said there. So not everything was mentioned here, but enough to kind of get you up to speed. Essentially, I think JUP will be used in the shorter term as well to gain access to more launch pads. But I actually haven't seen that properly in writing. I may have missed it though. It could be in a video. But with JUP, there'll be a lot of sell pressure in my opinion. But there's also going to be a lot of buy pressure. I just feel the sell pressure will be a little bit higher. I think it will touch $1 or go over. But personally, I'll probably be trying to take some profits just so I can keep the show on the road. But I will want to hold a decent amount of my JUP. Drift protocol, which we just covered before, 100,000 drifters. This is total users. This is total addresses. So this is maybe like 60,000, but still this is fantastic. Degenapes have the Harambe auction week. So if you are new to the Degenerate Ape Academy, I'm there, part of the community, and this is happening for 24 hours. There's only a couple of hours left. This is for 10 Rocketman blockers, so a very rare trait. There's only going to be 10 of them. And with this in particular, you have to use your opals. So you gain opals by mining with your Degenerate Ape and your Degenerate Drop Bears. They get a certain number of opals per day. It's 5 for an OG ape, 20 for a V2 ape, and 40 for a Drop Bear. And you accumulate them. And if you're one of the top bidders, you'll win one of these. And then you just have to do a claim at the end. It takes your opals, and then it gives you one of these. So you've got a couple hours left. But probably a key thing here is if you have any questions on the Degenerate Ape Academy, let me know. I'll just make this bigger so you can see it completely. But this is it here, and this is the system. And just remember to actually put in your apes and drop bears for mining. With the Degenerate Trash Pandas, even though it's from the same artist, it's a different team. You will not get any opals. So far, there's been 2,000 users who have won whitelist, and they'll be opening a token crate on launch day. This is for Play the Heist Season 3, and they'll be getting Kiwi. There's been 34,000 wallet submits via the landing page as well. And I'll just quickly show you that here. If you haven't already done so, just go to theheist.game or just this one, ido.theheist.game. And then from here, just click Connect Wallet, Phantom, and just connect. And sign the message. There's no transaction there. It's just a signature to show you own the wallet. And wallet submitted just like that. If you're already in crypto but not super familiar with Solana, like the technical nitty-gritty stuff, then click on this link here from Cash. This is a massive kind of essay on the Solana ecosystem. It is massive. It doesn't say the reading time here, but I don't know, it would be quite some time. However, it gives a huge amount of information, somewhat technical, but easy to understand in some respects. Lots of infographics. And this is kind of something worthwhile if you are investing with a thesis and you want a big TLDR of everything that's happening on Solana. So Joel John, well done. Back to JUP. I can guarantee 100% that we sold absolutely zero JUP to investors, regardless of their brand and prestige. There's nothing wrong with private investors. I love and respect many of them, but we want to open this phase as evenly as we possibly can. So this is from 3ness. Top VCs I know are craving for JUP, but they have to buy from market, unlike they usually reach out to the teams and buy OTC, mostly for discount. Also keep in mind that these top people can also get some from Whales market, but maybe they're going to do a combination. There's a new wallet on the block. It's Magic Eden wallet, and this gives you support for native ordinals. You're welcome to give it a go. They have some amazing perks for users. You cannot actually stake your Sol. I'm a big fan of staking Sol, so I'm not using it myself. However, it's worth you checking out. Maybe you want to use this wallet for NFTs and Phantom for pretty much everything else. Your staking, your DeFi, your wallet management, and things like that. Either way, you get a points multiplier if you're bullish on Magic Eden, and I am actually bullish on them. And if you're bullish on their new reward system, then this could be something that you want to do with a dedicated wallet. Back to WEN. WEN is officially over, and burn transaction here, as some of the WEN was not claimed, therefore it has been burnt. Token balance change, 271 billion WEN has been burnt. Last thing to cover, this is from Cymbal. Cymbal is my favorite go-to explorer for anything related to NFTs. They cover 4 chains at the moment, and this is Royale. This is Popcorn Royale, so click there, and what you basically do is you buy a popcorn, the minting period is done, and as they are popped, you lose, and the remaining ones down here, the last one standing gets $7,500. So putting this on your radar, you may want to go and buy one of these off OpenSea. I don't know what the floor price is in dollars. Anything that's popped, eliminated, you don't want to get into, of course. And where do I find unpopped? Alive. There's still a lot alive. And this is a floor price. I have no idea what that is in USDC. But if you don't want to get into popcorn, if you don't want to get involved in the base network, that's completely fine. Still check out Cymbal on Solana. It's insanely good just being able to watch different collections. It's just the best thing for tracking NFTs. That's all for today. Stay curious. Catch you tomorrow.